Hello everybody! Welcome to Minecraft. Well, no, that's
What?
What?
It's a
It's not.
self-fulfilling prophecy, mate.
No, the joke was because it's Friday,
Oh,
and
yeah,
usually
okay.
Minecraft's
Yeah,
on
but
Friday.
you're streaming.
I know.
I wasn't sure it was a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Uh,
No. D&D behind the screen. So this is the 4th stream, and as you can hear, we've got Mr. W and Kango Fango in chat again,
Hello.
and Willis is also here,
I wanted to do an intro.
and Emichu is also here. Say hello,
Currently.
Emichu. There you go. So, as usual,
Yes.
please, I'm showing the art of your characters on Discord, the Hero Forge art. If you would like to
Mr. W's first.
if you would like to give a brief introduction as to your character and class and stuff like that. So, Mr. W, you're first.
Okay, hello. My name is Arkin Fed. Is it Fenwick or Fedwick? I think it's
Fenwick.
Mhm.
Fenwick.
You don't remember your own name.
I can't. I've
yeah.
got like a thing in the notes.
It's
Yeah.
Fen as in the wetland.
I'm Arkin Fenwick. I am an elf wizard, and I'm here on this little island to make a deal. And no one's sort of spoken to me as of yet for me to roleplay, stating the proper reason for that. But in time,
Okay.
yeah, that's me.
Next, we
I'm a
have.
socially awkward elven boy.
Yeah.
Next, we have Hero. Willis, that's your cue.
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah, on the arch it still says Hero because.
Oh, okay.
It does.
Brack Egan, a half-elf war priest.
Mm-hmm.
What
Thank
is
you.
your quest?
Hello.
Hello.
To find out the laden airspeed of a swallow. Both African and European.
That's just a side effect of it.
Yeah.
Okay, and after that, we have a certain
Carl!
bird. A certain bird.
Oh,
Carl.
hello.
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 So Carl is a Arakocra archer, and he's on the island to find the cause or causes of a dear friend of his is passing. His is I don't know. That's not a word. There.
I've only just realised your name is onomatopoeic.
The what?
Onomatopoeic. I believe, if I've got the right,
Oh, yeah.
it's a phrase in literature,
I've
and if I've got it right, I believe it's when a word describes the noise that something makes. So, for example,
True. Yeah.
for example, in comics, you'll see boom, bang.
Ooh.
That's the kind of thing. That
Oh yeah.
your name is onomatopoeic because your name's car, and birds go car.
Although, assuming that you can speak your own name, then every person's name would be that.
True.
Yeah, I suppose, but specifically this because it's for a bird.
Yeah.
Right, and then lastly, but certainly not leastly, we've got
Mima Jolina Faylor, who is on the island. We went to the island with her brother.
allegedly.
Yeah. No, that is genuinely part of my backstory.
Yeah.
Well, you say. We've never seen this supposed brother.
Yeah.
Not yet. Anyway, we went here. No, me and my brother went there. To.
Oh, you, me, and my brother.
Yeah.
Get your story
So-
correct.
The brother is a wizard, wants to be a wizard and has developed quite significant magical skills. And he wanted to prove himself to a wizardess who is on this island. And while we went to this town, brother got...
This is the first time we're hearing all of this.
Yeah.
No, I said
Kango has briefly mentioned it before,
Yeah.
I believe.
Not the part about his brother being a wizard and all of that stuff.
Not I don't
I
think
think
I
they-
don't think specifically about the brother being a wizard, but
I believe
about the
so.
brother wanting to prove his magical ability to
as a wizard, yeah.
to a woman on the island.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah, to
No,
be
he never mentioned that to us.
I
I
think
sure don't remember that.
In the first,
I do think that in the first stream
I
it was
mentioned
briefly
it once,
mentioned.
I think. But yeah, while
You can watch the stream back,
yeah,
and then
basically when we got to this town, Mima's brother got wrongly imprisoned. The brother's name is Talan, wrongly imprisoned for allegedly stealing the councillor's jewels, which, to Mima's knowledge, he has never done. Yeah,
I thought Mima was a she. It's fine. I'm just joking. Never mind.
She's gender fluid. She can do whatever she wants.
nah.
So that's everybody. Hello, Roomspath. Hello, VGR. Hello, what is that? Semichooks. Hello.
Yeah. Don't know them. Hate them.
Oh, and there's a
Those two statements put together aren't great.
Yeah, I know. Don't know them. But I saw that name.
There's an angelic dog.
Yeah, it's Jessie.
It's Jessie. Aw.
It looks like her.
Yeah.
You absolutely should have a companion. And call it Jessie, like a dog companion.
Oh, maybe in vanilla.
So
Yeah.
last time, the situation of Car's reconnaissance mission was resolved, with Car gaining information about the layout of the House of Harmony and a few details, as well as the Scale Guard gaining information about an Aarakocra who is interested in the House of Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
So am I.
So, narrowly avoiding being shot down with ballistas,
I did a barrel roll.
Ka was rescued by Mima and by Brack. And you had just met up again. Before that, you'd met a barred woman who seems to have some sort of issue, which is probably not related to a missing family member, but who knows?
There are a lot of people with issues on this island, I've
Yeah?
noticed.
Yeah?
And we've just added to the problem.
Just lots of missing brothers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an ogre in the hills who has a taste for... anyway, so...
Here's the thing, brother. Everyone's brother is just the same person. It's just this hyper brother of everyone.
Please don't show me that family tree.
It starts at one, it just keeps going up.
Yeah, that must be at least as complicated as blues. So, so I believe that is pretty much what happened last time, unless I'm forgetting some important details.
We're heading back to the inn for the night.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mama attempted to lie to the Scale Guard, but failed.
It's heading back to the interview now after sneaking around a bit, looking up what the Scale Guard was doing.
Hmm.
A quick question: did I use? Because I have two d20s to use after every long or short rest. I can't remember what. Did I use the? I know I used the 19 for Car a couple of sessions ago. Did I use the 17? So I think I have a vague memory of doing so.
I don't think you did.
No, I don't think
I
you
don't
did.
think so, no.
Okay, that's annoying.
I honestly don't know, but probably not.
But maybe there's still going to be a roll before your long rest. Who knows?
Hopefully, because I may as well do it, because then I'll just wait it.
Maybe.
Okay. So, I remember. Car was cleaned a bit.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Creamed.
So,
Mm.
right, you make your way back down towards the Scaly Shine Tavern, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go down all the way to the harbour, and the Scaly Shine Tavern is there on that corner. And as you enter, it is now kind of late afternoon. And yeah, the place seems a little bit fuller than it did before. Probably some people who've already finished work or who have come on travels and are already here to seek a night's stay. So the same bartender is still behind the bar, and
Okay.
there are no scale guard within sight. Sorum, however, is there. He's sitting at a table, and he's got a bowl of some sort of food in front of him. Looks like some sort of crunchy things. You're not entirely sure at this distance.
Who'd you say was sitting there?
Sorum Shell Painter, the halfling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that guy.
He's the one with another brother missing.
Yeah.
I'm currently putting down our missions down here.
Yeah,
Bottom right corner.
I've got a to-do list as well.
Okay.
Talon. That was it. Sorry, I was like looking through the notes. Talon. That was it.
Also, I love that you put Pralf before the actual player characters.
It was just the worst. That's what I saw in the.
Yeah, true. I do get that, but it's
saw
still
in the
funny.
notes. Thank you for this one. Like, oh,
So, yes, as he sees you coming in, he stands up and he kind of waves you over. Do you go over?
Sure.
yeah, let's go.
Why
Yeah,
not?
Okay. As you go over, he says, "Please sit down. How did things go? I see that you are all here together."
It went as well as could be.
Everything's fine. Nothing to worry
Oh,
about.
that is such a relief. I was really worried that I might be getting involved in some things that I really should not be getting involved in.
Uh-huh.
Well,
What do you mean by that?
Well, a general rule of thumb on this island is that you should not get involved with a scale guard unless you absolutely have to. They are a force for justice, yes, but their idea of justice is very direct and not very emotional, shall we say. Very, very reptilian.
you're telling me.
Yes, I think we all had a bit of an experience with these guards.
Yes.
And not very pleasant.
Right. So, do you have any other plans for this evening? It is, of course, too late to set out today.
Does anybody have any plan?
Call the bartender over and ask what they have for dinner tonight.
What's on the menu?
Just ask the bartender, what are you having for dinner tonight? Yeah.
Well, usually inns have like a special each
Yeah.
night, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, but just
like
the bar.
one or two major choices and
Yeah.
a super cheap choice.
Yeah.
You can have the roast beef with mashed potatoes and gravy, or you can have a bowl of gruel.
Yeah. I wasn't into peanuts.
I was just going to say, I think Arkin has paid for us for our meals for quite a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you call over bartender, and the female dragonborn, the sparkly scales, walks over, and this is the first time that you've seen her not behind the bar, and she is quite muscular, you think. She comes over, and you ask for the special, yes?
Ask her what it is, or what they're serving tonight.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant, sorry. Yeah. She says, well, we have just gotten a shipment of clams from Vijutral, and they were reserved for the festival that is upcoming in a few days. However, I think I can make an exception with this party.
I can.
Yes. What?
Yeah, you've made quite the impression on this lady, I see.
He goes like completely beet red, and you can almost like see the steam coming out of his ears.
A little trainer horn.
I'm
What was her
glad.
name again?
You never asked her name.
Oh,
Really?
oh no.
No.
You're gonna.
The Swartzen lizard?
So do you ask her name?
Yeah, that's her name.
Oh God, we're chatting her
She
up.
says,
We're just asking the name.
she says, my birth name is Zara.
Zara. Oh, it suits you.
Gives a little nod.
Not even joking, like that really suits the image I've got in my head.
Yeah.
So, what other choices for dinner?
The usual salads. There are baked vegetables, fish from the bay.
I'll have the fish.
I'll take one salad, please.
And we also have some pastries from the bakery.
I think I might just take a quick pastry. There's something I want to see if I can do for settling in.
What time of day is it?
It's late afternoon.
Late afternoon.
So about 4 or 5, or like later than that.
Around there, yeah.
Yeah.
I think six. I seem to say like 6 onwards this evening.
Yeah, it's too early for.
Yeah, it's too early.
Yes. So that is one salad and one portion of fish. Anything else?
A
Pastry.
small
Pastry, yes.
small pastry, please.
Is anyone having the special ahead of time?
Brack?
What is the
I
special?
don't like shellfish.
It's the clams.
Oh.
I mean, if you could keep some of the shells back for us at the end, that would be much appreciated.
You have any like venison or meat or something like that?
Not currently, no. The hunts have not been going well.
Guess I'll just have the vegetables and fish.
Very well. And she leaves. You can see as she as she turns and goes away, you can see that her lizard-like tail kind of follows in that motion of the turn in a almost snake-like manner.
Like incredibly satisfying.
And yeah, she walks over and she says something in Draconic. Shouts something in Draconic behind the kind of
Separation.
Yeah, kind of pearl curtain.
Oh yeah.
And
Don't flirt with the NPC. Don't flirt with the NPC.
So
Don't flirt with the NPC.
so Sodom is there. He says, so do you have any more plans then after you've eaten, or is the plan just to go to bed then?
It's a bit early to be going to bed, I think.
It's just late afternoon.
Yes, because if you have some things that if you've got a bit of time, I might suggest that you have a look at some of the shops in town. They might have some interesting things to offer. I can recommend going to the Dragon Eye.
Guys, let's go
Magic
shopping.
items and identifications, of course. And if you're that way inclined, maybe also stopping by the. I need to look up the name. I have actually forgotten.
The wise pearl.
The wise
apple.
pearl. There we go. The wise pearl bathhouse. Yeah.
I take notes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Although that can get a little pricey.
I can
Oh
imagine.
God.
I would not mind to do some shopping. Carl looks at the others.
I would be up for that as well, but again, there is something I want to at least try to do before I turn.
You have been saying over and over there's something you want to do. Are you at liberty to tell us?
For this, yes.
As you begin talking, you can hear that crunch as Sorum bites into one of those things that was in his bowl, and now that you're closer, you can see that what he's eating looks like baked chunks of mushrooms.
Oh.
And it's quite crunchy as he's eating it.
Oh, God.
Well done.
So I tend to Sodom and say, would you happen to know if the House of Harmonies is sort of still open at this hour?
The gates to the House of Harmony are open to those who have business there, yes. Usually it is more difficult to get in at night, but if you have proper cause, the guards will likely let you in.
Okay, and a question for the DM.
Maybe.
You know the reason why I'm here? Would I have, like, a bit of paper to sort of give to people to say, hey, this is why I'm here?
Do you have a business card?
Yeah, basically.
I'm here on business in a sense, yeah.
Well, it wasn't established either way, so if you want to, sure, that fits with the lore, so yeah.
It's just a little bit of wood we've just.
So I'm assuming you mean that's been signed by.
Yeah. It's been
by the guy. What was
it signifies I'm not a random weirdo, but I am actually.
You're not a random weirdo. You're a specific weirdo.
A professional weirdo.
Are you giving one of those over?
Say again?
Are you giving one of those over?
No, it would just be a case of it's not like a business card. It was like
a scroll with your authorization to
exactly.
conduct trade and then conduct trade in the name of whoever you're conducting trade in.
I mean, you've cracked it, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Papers. Give us your papers.
Papers, please.
So yeah, it's got the signature as well on it of your patron.
In that case, I think I will try tomorrow. I then turn to the others and say, "Terribly sorry, I've been awfully secretive with you."
Yes, you have.
Would you care to hear?
Oh yes, please.
Yes, we didn't. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want to hear.
Of course. Well, I have recently finished at the Majors College, and I am looking to independently continue my studies into magic. Now, obviously, that takes quite a bit of cash, which I don't have. So, my patron, who I'm going to be safe and assume that I am not at liberty to state their exact name, I sort of met somebody who asked me if I could get a trade deal with the island and their exporting of gemstones, and I would get a cut of the profits if I was able to come to this island and help this this deal take place.
Yes, my brother Prowl, once we found him, we're sure to be able to help you in that matter.
I remember you saying this, and that is why it is quite important to me.
Right.
Yes, but we cannot let money also blind us to the person who asked for our help first.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
quite right.
Of course not.
Also, out of character, is Sorum not spelled with A-U?
Sorum.
S-O, okay, sure.
Oh, so like Sodor.
Yes, except that it's a different word.
And a different world.
Yeah.
Well, as far as you know.
We see a talking train.
You try to touch it, but it is actually just a minor illusion.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And that was the real illusion. It's actually real.
Yeah.
But no.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
At that point, the salad arrives first with the pastry as well.
So who brings it? Is the bartender?
Nope, one of the kobolds, the silver platter.
Oh, look at him. Look at little couple.
Thank you, sir.
Stop trying to chat up the bar staff.
I'm not saying he's a cutie. Like how you'd react to a dog, because oh, look at you.
You pat the waiter on the head.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah. You look at your hand and notice one of your fingers is missing.
Yeah.
Oh,
You chuck it. You
consider
chuck
a
a,
privilege.
you chuck
Head waiter. Head waiter.
you chuck a bone to the other side of the room and he drops everything he's carrying and just runs over to get it.
Look, guys, free meal.
It's on the
So-
house.
Oh, it's on the floor.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
it's on
Yes,
the floor.
So,
it's all over the.
But yeah.
quite a lively atmosphere, people talking around you.
Okay.
If you think that with the ambient volume level in this room, if you're talking quietly, then you're probably not going to be heard by anybody else.
Good.
Good, but that doesn't give me comfort you saying that.
Okay, but so once the kobold is gone, Car's gonna just kind of talk quietly and say, "So I had a little fly around. I've got a bit
Everybody
of a vein."
leans in.
Just like, oh yeah.
Like a rugby squad.
Yeah.
And I have a general idea of the layout, but I did not have time to actually look properly before I was fired upon.
Right.
Those guards are...
Oh,
They do not care for visitors, clearly.
Right. Did you see Taylor at all?
I tried, but look, I was a bit distracted by these big things coming at me.
Oh, yes, naturally.
Yeah, the big pointy telegraph poles.
yeah.
But I did yell. I tried a little code word, but I did not see or hear any response.
Right. I see. So, do you think if we actually went back, do you think you'd be able to tell us where roughly we would go to find him?
DM, would I be able to draw a map?
You can draw
Like a rough diagram.
Yeah, I mean, you recall the layout of the structures and where the walls were and guard towers and that.
Oh
sort
yeah,
of
not
thing.
like oh, this is room 12B.
Yeah.
This is room
But
12C.
what you can see, you can draw a you can draw a map of what you saw from above, basically.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There are no napkins or anything, obviously. Is there anything on the table?
There's the table itself.
No,
Yeah,
but
you should just get a chalk.
so you're sitting over by one of the windows, and the windows are quite grimy and dirty, so you can probably just use a finger to kind of draw it in the dirt on the window if you want.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
so everybody can see it.
Use your
Yeah, it's
wing.
going to be a little difficult with all these feathers.
Well, you've got
The beak.
your arms and your wings. There's separate
Ah.
limbs.
Like you want to draw it on the window so everybody passing by can see it?
It's mirrored though. It's mirrored for those.
It is. They'll be like, what's that? It's back to front. It couldn't possibly be.
Or as one of the scale guards walks by on the walkout front and says, "Hey, look, somebody drew a diagram of the prison."
Yeah.
What does that say? It says KAERBNOSIRP. What does that mean?
Wait, what?
If it's mirrored, prison break.
Oh. Did you have to write that down? Or did you know that off the
No,
top
I
of your
wrote.
head?
I wrote it down. I didn't have to.
I was gonna
but
say,
I
if
didn't
you
have to,
wrote
but
that-
it's faster that way.
Okay.
If you did that off the top of your head, god dang.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
it would be very him to do that.
So
But yeah, does anyone have chalk? I think I've got chalk.
I think you used it before to draw the depiction of.
Oh, it's gone then.
No. You have
you
this.
did, yeah, okay.
You used it before,
Yeah.
therefore you would still have.
Oh, good. I've also got two, by the way. So you could just use that. Maybe
Okay. On
Yeah.
which surface?
On the table.
table. I don't
Come
know.
on, guys.
I mean,
we're talking about a prison break here, and you're going to be drawing stuff where anybody can see it that walks by.
can we go in the secret
couldn't-
corner?
Or how about waiting until we're done eating and going to one of our rooms
Sure.
and doing it in private?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't mind the 5 of us just going into one room. There's nothing suspicious going on here.
At this point, the other 2 orders arrive as well. So the fish
Oh,
and
yes.
fish and baked vegetables.
Oh yes, the weather's so lovely. Yes, the good. Yes, yes.
I mean, it's a kobold who brings it, and previously they've only been spoken to in Draconic, so...
Oh, never mind. What a good boy. What a good boy.
Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we take our food into our rooms?
I thought you were going to say, can we take a bowl?
Sure, if you want to take your food upstairs with
Could
you,
we do that?
I don't-
Just take the food up and then
you
we
can
can
try.
devise our plan then while eating.
I think
Why don't we just sit here like normal people and eat our dinner
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
instead of being so suspicious?
don't be suspicious.
The voice of reason. I mean,
Is
regarding just taking a kobold, that's the equivalent of just adopting a goblin, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
We're having this. Yeah. I think
So,
we.
sure, let's just eat. Let's just eat.
Okay.
Picking up a kobold is the equivalent of adopting a kobold.
So you finish. So you spend the next, what would you say, half hour ish, maybe 20 minutes, half hour, however long you wish to take.
Speeding.
Yes, devouring your food, consuming it.
Yeah, because you don't have teeth.
I do not.
Yeah, once you've finished, you go up to one of your rooms. Yes.
Yes.
Whose room? We have Brack and Arkin.
Are all the rooms the same size or any bigger
Yep,
than the
no,
others?
They're pretty much all the same.
We could roll a die.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Flip a coin. Flip a coin, any coin.
Don't have a coin, eh?
You go to, so for the sake of brevity, you go to one of your rooms.
Okay.
If it becomes important which room it is, then we can decide then. So yeah, go up the stairs, along the corridor, you enter, close the door behind you. Do you lock it?
Yes.
I lock
I'm
it.
gonna say, should we just roll a d4 to decide whose room we go in?
I've got a coin there.
A
Yeah, but
four-sided
that's all-
coin.
But
Head it's Arkin. Tails it's Brack's. Okay.
Sure.
Head. And that's tails.
Okay.
It's heads.
Hey.
Arcan.
So that's my one, I think. Also, I've not said this in character yet, but please, like, just so it's easier, feel free to call my character Ark. Like, I honestly don't mind.
Ark.
Ark. I honestly don't mind that.
Okay. Maybe.
So you're now
Arc.
in your private room. There are windows that are overlooking the street and harbour.
Are there curtains on the window?
It. Sure. Yeah.
I'll
They're
close
not.
them.
They're not the newest, but they function.
I assume there's also like a candle or some sort of light source.
There's a candle on the table. Yeah. The
Maybe
bedside
lock the
table.
door. Doing
Okay,
them
okay.
lights down.
I'm gonna. Well, yeah. I'm gonna put the candle on,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna
Well,
close.
if it's
it.
late
but-
afternoon, wouldn't it be?
Oh,
still light?
Oh yes.
Yeah. I think we need the curtains.
Yeah, true. Oh, true.
Hold on the shutters.
How easy it is for somebody to look in through the window?
Well,
Well,
it's
we're
on the
upstairs,
first
right?
floor, so
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So if we're upstairs. Yeah, I'll leave them open.
This is so much. Like, hold on, those curtains are shut. Oh no, they've opened again.
is someone trying to send Morse code with opening and closing curtains? We must investigate this. Bang, bang, bang.
Open up.
Did it?
Anyway, you're here. Now what?
Time to devise a plan.
Yes.
Um,
Does anyone have a sheet of paper? I know Mima has that chalk.
Hold on. I'll have a look.
Come
I'm just
close.
rummaging through my backpack.
Close belt pouch.
Well, I've got some parchment, but it's for my spells. But
Yeah, I'm gonna assume I've got some bit of. I assume I've got some like empty pages in my spellbook, right?
You do have empty pages in your spellbook, yes.
Okay.
Each spell, so officially, each spell takes up 1 page of the spellbook, and the spellbook has exactly 100 pages.
Okay.
You'll be writing big.
So I've got a. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just use one of the empty
I
pages.
just need a piece of paper, fellas.
Right.
Yeah,
Here's my chalk.
I'll just use a page of one of the flipping spellbooks. The thing is, I've also got ink as well. Yeah, I'll just open a blank page in the spellbook and I'll just use it.
Okay. I get out the same piece of chalk and put it on the table, just for anyone to use.
Okay, so Kara's going to take the chalk and the page. Is that okay? Because then maybe with the chalk you can maybe go and like brush it off afterwards.
Yes, that'll be good.
Yeah, so you're going to use that and draw like a very basic kind of diagram of the layout from a bird's eye view.
Okay, so as Ka draws this diagram, you can see on the hill the cliffs in the east. You can see the outer surrounding wall. You can see the main palace structure. You can see temples over on one side, stables on the other, a few other buildings here and there, gardens. And in the northwest of it...
Oh, I want to draw like a really bad stick figure horse in the stables.
Stick figure horse.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
You see another walled structure within the walls. Another walled area which has a rectangular building in it, and Ka informs you that that is the prison building.
Can someone draw this on Roll20?
Someone draw this, please.
Yeah, go ahead, Amici, try it.
God, can you repeat that? Hold on.
Just describe it again while I'm just drawing it.
No, I mean, I ordinarily I would do that, but looking at the time, I'm going to quickly do it. Hold on.
Oh, okay, never mind. Delete it. Delete my stuff.
You can delete your stuff. Delete your own stuff.
Yay,
How do I delete my stuff?
You
Oh, there we go.
box selected in yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so if you... Is that the... I need to do... thing.
Oh, it's a horse! Whoa!
So... You've got...
We've really spaced out stuff on the page, haven't we?
So you've got the...
Yeah.
So you've got the
don't wanna
cliffs
get in people's
over
way.
here. And then you've got the main city bit down here. And this does not work well with... Hold on. You need to do it slowly, because otherwise it doesn't take the... Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Hold
so
on,
you've got the road going up onto the hill here. Then you've got the main walled structure there. The main palaces over here. And
Okay,
then
so is that the
temples
the
there.
path? Sorry.
Yeah, that's the road going up.
Okay.
And then you've got kind of the stables over here and a few other buildings around the place.
Sorry.
Up in this corner, you've got the other wall structure with the
Mhm.
prison building inside of it. And you have some guard towers along the wall in different places.
Hmm.
And there are some roads going in along in the middle here as well, like that-ish. Basically.
Okay. And so this is the main.
I don't think that they have a main god.
No, I'm trying to think.
I mean,
So we need to get there, basically.
Oh,
That's
listen.
the stables.
House of Harmony. Okay, so that's the
So-
House of Harmony.
Well, that's been circled in pink. That's the stables. Alright, so the whole thing is called the House of Harmony,
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
got these different buildings in it.
oh, right.
Okay. And what's this one?
The one that's highlighted?
The one that just circled.
Oh, that one. That's the main palace / castle structure.
Palace. Okay, I'm gonna make this a bit neater and a bit. There we go.
And the thing I circled is the prison, right?
Well, the thing that Ka circled was the prison.
Oh, I didn't circle that. I drew a
No,
little horse.
The thing that Ka circled
Circled.
is the...
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
And you see, there was these big,
Yeah, the
there was
pink...
these things like flying at me like this. It was awful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So they went like this, and I went like that, and then they went like this.
And it was really cool. You guys would have really liked it.
You need a therapist.
But yeah, the pink circle thing is what the prison building is.
Good.
And so
Okay.
yeah, and you've got the ocean over here.
Very
Shouldn't that be
orange.
blue?
Very orange.
Yeah, it resets.
It's dusk.
It resets
It's
the color.
dusk.
So
Right. Okay.
That's a rough sketch. I'm doing it over here.
So someone wanted to talk plans
Yeah.
instead of going shopping.
Guys, I was the lookout. I don't come up with the plans, okay? I come up with the map.
Yes, that is appreciated.
Someone says, "Wait, you're inventing this map."
Yes, look at it as we speak. Coming to fruition.
I'm sure it is accurate.
And someone says, "Wait, what are you doing here? How'd you get into our room?"
The door was locked and the lights were down, turned down low.
What are those circles around?
That's where they were shooting at me.
Oh, I see. Horrible.
Exactly. Honestly, I was rather rude.
So you said this was a diagram of the House of Harmony, right?
Mm-hmm. The whole thing is called the House of Harmony. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Big
whole
arrow.
thing.
Right. So the House of Harmony. So the House of Harmony is separate to like the village area that we're in now. Because I thought the
Yeah,
House
So
of Harmony.
you are in
yeah.
the city, and the House of Harmony is the whole walled structure on top of the hill next to the city.
Oh, right. I thought it was like a separate house within the city. Right.
So you can see on the rightmost diagram, you can see where there's a city. On the right, to the right of that is the ocean, and to the north of that is the House of Harmony with a palace and prison and stables inside.
Oh, right.
You made me make my dot in the wrong location. How dare you?
Yeah.
There we go.
I get you.
Okay. Right, so...
Actually, question. I assume is Sodom still with us?
Yep, Sodom went up with you. Unless you wish to exclude him from this.
Oh no! Yeah. Wait outside.
Yeah.
No.
That's just night. It just cuts to a nighttime shot
Yeah.
where the others are just coming out.
2 hours later.
Well, a few more than that, but yeah.
So I guess
Anyway.
this means that if you want to get your agreement for your business arc, then we will have to go to the House of Harmony anyway.
Yes, for your business arc.
Your business arc.
You've got your hero arc, you've got your villain arc, and you've got your business arc.
Yeah.
It's weird that the business arc come first, but hey ho. Yes.
The
And
hero
then
arc
sort of-
comes later.
Yeah.
Arkham City.
Yes. Goes, well, that's a nice coincidence. And then he sort of more quietly sort of goes, "No one's really called me Arc before."
Oh, you're welcome.
Again, like as usual,
Yeah,
right
that,
there.
that doesn't really work that well with a beak.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
more of a
It's a peck.
it's a peck.
Peck on the
Yeah.
cheek.
You
Yeah.
just peck.
Peck on the cheek.
Just
Peck on the cheek. Don't eat me.
I can already tell we're gonna make lots of progress this session.
Anyway. Right, so when do you want to resolve your business arc?
Excuse me.
So when do you want to resolve your business arc?
Whenever I'm able to, he didn't sort of give me a. He didn't. My patron didn't give me a sort of a time frame with which he wanted me.
Deadline.
he didn't give me a deadline. He just sort of said as soon as possible. So
Right.
whenever it's convenient for everyone else, it's convenient. It's convenient for me.
Right, I see. So should we do that in one go? So you can do that, and we can perhaps. I don't know. I'm not certain. I've not seen this. I don't know.
I think I will need to go to the House of Harmony anyway to discuss business. If people perhaps want to come with me, and I can sort of say to them that, oh, these are just business associates, then at the very least we will get a sort of a better look around and a better sort of feel for the place.
Yes, perhaps, but some of the scale guard have already seen what we look like.
We've lost a Willis.
Oh, there we go.
Yes,
There he
Go
is.
back.
Hello? Hello?
I'm
So-
here.
Hello.
Good. So
Oh,
I say, right, yes, that is true, but some of the scale guard have already seen what we look like, and they may recognize us.
Sorum says, well, they will likely recognize at least you, Mima. You have had dealings with them before
Yes.
regarding your family matter, yes?
Well, I suppose so, yes.
well, I could always go in on my own and sort of report to you what I sort of see and learn.
Maybe.
There's an idea. Have they haven't seen Brack?
Oh yes.
Not up close, anyway.
No, and that would be good. Maybe just like floof up your hair a little bit.
Add some
Tidy your shirt.
sparkles.
Yes,
Yeah.
they would not even recognize you.
Yes,
Hmm.
perhaps. I'm not sure.
I think, Mima, we need to stay out of their view. Otherwise, we could get these two in trouble.
Yes, you're right. You're right. When do we head out?
I would assume soon.
On the morrow.
Fairly early tomorrow.
Well, it's only afternoon.
Well, Sodom said that it's not very likely to get into the House of Harmony at sort of this
At
hour.
night, but it's not night yet.
Oh, we should go shopping to boost morale.
I would,
Maybe.
yes.
Probably be better to go like first thing in the morning when they open.
Yeah,
yes.
that's why we go shopping now, boost morale, and in the morning we go and risk our lives.
All right then.
You can see Sorum looks visibly concerned at that statement.
Not your life, don't
Good.
you worry.
There you go.
Right, let's head off then. Wait, is this room bugged?
Buggo?
There might be bed bugs.
Yeah, I saw a cockroach crawling across down in the corner.
Oh
No.
no! It's
Oh
not.
no.
It's my room.
As long as it's not wood lice.
Oh.
Anyway, right, let's head out then.
Yeah, I think me and Barak will go to the House of Harmonies in the morning, and we will sort of scout out the place, whilst I also talk about my
Business
sort of
pictures.
business.
Mission.
Business arc, yes. Right, so when are we actually heading off to shop then? Are we doing that or not?
Let's go now.
Do it now.
Okay, right. Please, the door.
You,
Please.
You're
you
the one who
locked it.
locked it.
I have the key though. Out of character, I said I lock it because I thought it would be my room. So I said, okay, I'll lock the door, making that my room. But since we rolled, I'd assume that Arkan
I
locked
locked
it.
the door. It is my room. Everybody knows that.
Hey,
But how are the doors locked?
it's
There's
my
a
room
window.
now.
Why would you assume it's your room in the end when you're living in the bakery?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you smell the
did
pastries?
I had a room in the bakery up until now, but I thought that
No, you
the
said
room was paid for.
well, the room was paid for because of how much was paid. Yes,
And a lot
I
more.
think it's been weeks.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I think, yeah.
we don't
I-
have to spend this much
let's just
time
say
on
I
opening a
had-
door for which you have the key.
Let's say I had the room in the bakery, but I just paid for the last night, and then all the others came with the ship, and now I just live here now for.
But you
For the
did
time.
that.
Can we say
You
that?
didn't rent a room here though. I
I
think
don't think so.
Arkin and I are the only two that rented a room here at the inn.
Yeah, it was.
They were the only
Okay.
ones who went up.
My
Alright.
notes say that Ark and Brack are the only ones who purchased rooms.
Okay, what about Car then?
Oh no.
He's just
Oh,
going to
no.
roost on the roof outside.
Yeah, he's
Because
a bird, man.
wasn't the plan originally to have multiple people sleep in the same room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
It
so.
was, yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just exit the room. Sure.
Well, before we do,
Just-
I'm going to attempt to scrub off the chalk from the page on my script.
I just thought, okay, so
let me delete
it was
the
Ark.
drawings.
Okay. No.
No!
So it was Arkan, Brack, and Car that came, like, on the boat, right? So it was Brack and Arkan who got rooms. So Car's just freeloading.
Yeah. I'll just,
Before we met Mima.
I'll just tell the barkeep. I'll just tell the barkeep to use some of the gold I paid to pay for your room.
Yeah.
Saying before we met Mima, Car's just here like, nah, I'll just bunk with one of you guys. He's that roommate from college, like, nah, I'll just bunk with you guys.
Invites himself in completely uninvited.
So, as you leave to do some shopping, you can see that there's just a bit of sunlight still coming in. That's kind of already getting a bit yellow, warm colors, as the glow of those purple crystals and those metal streetlight poles becomes a bit more apparent as you can see it actually beginning to illuminate the streets. So
I think I'm just going to stay here and hang out at the bar.
okay.
I mean, I'm not looking shopping for anything. I'm not really looking for anything or need anything.
Yes, but it's social. Be social.
James split the
Also,
party.
Yes,
Uh,
Arkan.
Oh man.
James
I-
split
I-
the
Yeah.
party.
Let's go shopping. It'll be fun. Here, hold my purse.
Oh, you are such an old man.
No, don't split the party already.
One, it wasn't like actually saying it was me. Two, he wants to be social, but he doesn't have the social confidence for it. Again, like me. So,
Competence
It
or
wouldn't-
confidence?
confidence. Well, both.
I'm just gonna say it's not hold my purse, it's hold my gnome.
Hold my.
Hold Mima for me, please.
It's just the garden.
So, where would you like to go?
Should we all go to the same place? I assume. I think
Yeah,
if
but
we
If
we want to.
so, what are we
Go on.
actually doing? So, if Brack
Okay.
stays there, then the party is pledged.
Yeah. Oh well.
Brack
It's
doesn't
for
have
this,
to
I mean,
come along if he
Yeah.
doesn't want to.
It's role play, it's not
Yeah.
hopefully it's not in combat, hopefully.
Oh,
You can
just-
always hope.
Oh no.
oh, just
Yeah, we should be home again before it gets night.
I think I've already calling it home, guys. Like that.
Yeah.
So where?
let's
so,
go.
so where do you want to go?
Let's go to the Dragon's Eye.
Dragon Eye, yes.
the notes on my.
Oh, it's only one dragon. He's by himself, no friends.
Yeah. And he's only got one eye.
So as you walk back up the main street, you can see that at this hour the traffic of horses and carts has kind of lessened and virtually vanished in the lower road running underneath the main road with those crystal plates on top. And you make it to the Dragon Eye. Again, you can see the banner that says Dragon Eye Magic Shop and Identifications. In the center is a drawn-on reptilian-looking eye that occasionally blinks as you
Oh,
look at
dang.
it.
Oh. Hey,
Magical ink.
Perhaps not. You can see that
Yeah.
it's a building that has multiple floors, and it looks quite well maintained, from the outside at least.
Let's go in.
Okay. As you enter, you can see there are... It looks like it reminds you of a museum almost. There are display cases, and there are mountings on the walls with different items and different things on it. There's a couple of shelves on either side with some potions and things, and at the far side there is a quite fancy looking counter that almost looks like a hotel's reception desk. And you can see that there is a lizard folk there with kind of navy blue scales.
God, not another one. A lizard folk rather than a dragonborn.
Yep, a lizard folk.
I think the main population around here is dragon folk. Not dragon folk, sorry, lizard folk.
Oh, really? Hmm.
Well, it seems to be. I don't know. That's just what
I don't know. Yeah,
I
just
don't
thought-
know.
No, I
Dun,
just
dun.
bartender was a dragonborn.
Hello.
Yes. Ah, customers at this hour as well.
Are you closing? We don't want to
Not yet,
intrude.
no. We have time.
We're just browsing.
Are you looking for anything specific? Do you have you are new customers here? Yes.
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 You could say that, yes.
Ah, very well. Would you like to leave a group name?
Oh,
Don't
group
have a
name,
group name,
guys.
do we?
Group name.
I don't need a group name.
No, we
Party
can't
name?
we can't just come up with it without Brack.
Oh, true. We need. Yeah.
Just the boys or something like that.
What?
The boys.
I thought you said bonies. Just a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah, I don't mind. Shall I get like a random name generator up?
No, not
Or
without
you
Brack.
could-
Oh,
Or
come
you
on.
could just, you don't have to have a group name,
Yeah, let's
or
let's-
leave them a
We're-
group name.
To be determined.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have to give the shopkeeper a group name. Just saying, we're not a group. We're just a bunch of people hanging out shopping.
Yeah, I don't know these guys. They
Yeah.
just have money.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. Yes. Let's not come up with that now. So let's just say. So mine just says, we don't have a group name.
Oh,
We're just browsing.
very well. Since you are new customers, you are currently at reputation tier 0.
Oh.
So the
Reputation tier 0.
yes, if you have a look, you may purchase items with the grey labels.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Oh.
I see.
I don't want to entrust randoms with like powerful
Oh,
objects.
Let's
That's
elect
good.
Ark the group leader, and we'll be Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Business Arc.
Yeah.
You've been waiting for that. You're like, right, I gotta get it in. I gotta get it. There it is.
You deserve one of them.
So, as you
Oh,
spend a bit of time, do you look around to see what kind of things there are there?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Sure.
No,
No, we came in
I
here
just-
to.
I just order a pint of dwarven ale.
You just, until the rest of the party gets back, you just keep ordering dwarven ale.
Well, I mean, a pint of dwarven ale costs 5 copper.
You come back and you're absolutely smashed.
Oh no.
So-
BGR says something actually.
Yeah, I saw that. Well done for finding
very-
the asset, and
Forest looking villa.
yeah,
Model I'll use when I put Lisa's house. Sure.
Good.
Nice.
So, I'm assuming you want to have a look around to see what kind of items would be available for you to purchase.
Yeah.
We can still look
No,
at
we
all
just
of them
You
we
can.
came in to say we're strangers, and then we left.
as strangers.
So,
Yeah.
there are too many items. So, you don't have that mod installed.
Nah.
There are too many items here for to list out. There are all sorts of different
Things.
different artifacts. Some of them look as though they're weapons. They are specifically locked behind metal meshes and things like
Oh, they're
that.
behind paywalls, guys.
And
Literally.
there are some curious items here as well. But the ones that have grey labels underneath them, or plaques underneath them,
Or non-magical.
find on one of the shelves there are 4 glass bottles that have almost glowing red liquid in them. I think they're probably healing potions,
Healing potion, guys.
considering that that's what the label also says.
Does it have the price?
Yeah,
Does it
45,
say
it's
it?
45 gold pieces per potion.
Are the labels...
Oh, teeth.
Are the labels in Draconic?
Nope, it's common.
Okay.
Oh, teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Let's be honest, we know this guy quite well. It's quite unlikely there's going to be combat.
But hey, I have actually referenced prices from different books
These-
about stuff, and I have
These
used those to
better
estimate.
be very high level healing potions.
These better actually
so
be healing potions.
You can see there is another potion that looks like it's got kind of a dark grey liquid in it. It says it's a potion of gaseous form. It
Oh no,
has a
I already
price-
had dinner.
It has a price tag of 200 gold pieces. There's
Woof.
you can see that there is a little, almost like a little jewelry box. It's open, and you can see inside there are 2 pearlescent pebbles, and you can see there's a pair of sending stones. Costs 160 gold pieces.
Ooh. Is that behind a glass case?
No,
Hey, don't get any ideas.
it's not behind a glass case. It's
What
just
do you mean?
it's just on a little pedestal that's kind of angled slightly towards you.
Okay.
There's also specifically a grey bag of tricks. Its cost is 300 gold pieces. There's among several scrolls. The rack isn't completely full. There are only a few of them in there, and there's only one scroll that has a green label attached to it with a bit of string, and it's a scroll.
Green.
No,
Green?
that has a label attached to it with a. Did I say green? I meant grey. If I accidentally
I
said
think you
green.
did say green, but yeah.
Sorry.
Great.
Okay.
And
It's an olive.
yeah, so that's a scroll of mage armor, costs 50 gold pieces, and a tankard of emptying, which is also 30 gold pieces.
So a question about the scroll. If I read it, would I permanently know that spell?
If you look at the player's handbook, under wizard, there's a section which details how you can copy books from. How you can copy spells from scrolls to your book. It is a thing you can do. It is a thing you can do. If you copy it into your book, then it's in your spell book, and you can then, assuming that you have spell slots of that level, you can then prepare the spell over and over again from your spell book if you've copied it in. Yes.
If I remember right, I think it's a level 1 spell?
Scroll of Mage Armor is level 1, I believe. Yes, it is level 1.
Me.
I said almost everything in the shop costs more than the total amount of money I have.
Yeah.
I mean, they're magic
Same.
items.
What is a tankard of emptying?
How about a tankard of emptiness?
Yeah, what is it? What
It's
is it though?
literally just a tankard.
You can ask the shopkeep.
Excuse me,
Yes.
good sir.
Yes.
What does it mean by tankard of emptying?
It is a magic item, which when filled with liquid, and you can activate it, and then the liquid will slowly drain into one of the outer planes.
Oh. Huh.
Quite
I mean,
intriguing.
that's good if you know someone's poisoned you, so you just empty it, and then they're like, gotcha. It's empty.
That is one of the uses that some people have intended for these sort of items, yes. But there are other uses as well. I have had word from customers who have used these to win at drinking games as well.
Here goes empty the sink that has a stopped up drain.
No, we have Brack for the drinking game.
Dwarven ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What?
That's just tempting, just because I've never heard of that before. But
Yeah.
I'll withheld. I will.
Okay,
Wait,
so I'm looking. Okay, so I'm looking at Mage Armor in the player's handbook.
You're looking at the scroll.
Well, yeah, I'm considering getting it. But like I'm typing in Mage Armor to like the search bar, and it's coming up with the index of spells. That are on. It's highlighting Mage Armor in that, but it's not highlighting the title.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
can't
weird
help you
because that's
there.
never happened. Which is weird because that's never happened before.
I can't
It's a
help you
bit
there.
strange.
Although I can link the page on.
Roll 20.
I'll do it on Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. That'd be good.
There
Because
you
I'm
go.
actually because I've got 109 gold pieces left, I think. So I'm considering.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, I'm considering buying it. Open link.
Although, if you can just copy it, like, what's preventing you from just copying that without buying anything?
So there are
Okay.
specific rules for how to copy them, how to copy things. Tell you what, since since this is part of the consideration, I shall quickly look it up. It won't take long at all. 2 hours later.
Yes.
So
just want to say,
hours later.
I don't know where the blue is here, but is blue here?
Not to my
Oh,
knowledge,
it
no.
doesn't say. No, I was going to say there's
Where are you?
just going to say the Steam Summer Sale has a whole bunch of cat stuff.
Yeah.
okay, so I found the section. So the player's handbook says copying a spell into the book. So that's for wizards specifically. When you find a wizard spell of first level or higher, you can add it to your spellbook if it is of a level for which you have spell slots, and if you can spare the time to decipher and copy it. Copying a spell into your spellbook involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, then deciphering the unique system of notation used by the wizard who wrote it. You must practice the spell until you understand the sounds and gestures required, then transcribe it into your spellbook using your own notation. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces. So it's a first level spell, so that means it would cost 50 gold pieces in terms of resources that you would expend.
Oh.
The cost represents material components you expend as you experiment with the spell to master it, as well as the fine inks you need to record it. Once you have spent this time and money, you can prepare the spell just like your other spells.
Wait, so if it's 50 gold plus the 50 gold of buying the scroll itself?
Yeah. But
Good.
you could buy the scroll, and then if you need to use it, then you could use it. And if you manage to not use it until you can spare the extra money for the resources to copy it, then you can do it then, if you like.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. So
Okay.
try and gesture to get the shopkeeper's attention.
It looks like you're also going to have to buy some leather to carry around with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cute.
So, comes over.
I'd like to get this, please, and I gesture to the scroll of Mage Armor.
So, she takes it out. Hello, Mickey. Hello, Mickey. Welcome.
Oh, it's a she.
Yeah.
Oh, I said good sir.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it's not with the lizard folk, since they don't have mammary glands. It's a bit tricky to tell sometimes. But yeah, gets it out, and you can see that there is a seal on it, a wax seal. It says, "Please pay," and puts out her hand. Do you pay 50 gold?
Of course.
Okay. Make sure to take that off your character sheet.
I will.
Yes.
and then comes over and it takes the scroll behind the counter, and then it looks like there's some sort of workspace underneath the counter, and you hear her getting some sort of object and a little cracking sound, doing something, put something away, and then returns to you with the scroll, and the seal has been taken off of it, and hands it to you. You've now got a scroll of mage armor. Please add it to your inventory.
I have done. I've put it as Mage Armor Scroll, open brackets, and in capitals, not copied. I don't know the spell. I just have the.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey.
Then she goes over and says, "Does your group, who is maybe not a group, have any magic items that you would like to have identified? It is very, very cost efficient here. Very cost efficient indeed."
I actually do not know.
Nor do I. We only recently got here, you see.
Ah, yes, of course. Well, if you should run into any magic items, it is always safer to identify them before you attempt to use them.
Oh, of course, of
Yes,
course.
that is true. We may come back later.
Of course.
I feel like this is.
If you
I believe-
if you need more resources for your spell component pouches, you can refill them here. We have a large selection of common items and a few rare items as well.
That sounds lovely, though I don't need it currently. Mickey says,
Gentlemen, I believe this is called foreshadowing.
"Gentlemen,
I prefer to call it a good business model.
Don't shrug innocently. We know you're true.
Mickey says, out of character.
Out of character.
So D&D, huh?
Mhm.
There's a club at my high school wanted to D&D, but it's way too complicated.
Well, it can look very complicated, but it boils down to two halves. The first half is
GMing?
the first half is rolling dice and adding a number from your character sheet, and the second half is describing what your character does. Everything else in the game is based on those two core concepts and is essentially a variation or expansion upon those. So even though it can look very complicated, if you have someone who's competent at explaining things, it's actually not that difficult to understand, especially if it's 5th edition you're talking about, because that's designed to be streamlined and easy for new players to get into. So,
And that's what we're doing. And that's what we're doing now.
Yes.
Yeah. So if I were you, then I would not let myself get intimidated by how complicated it looks.
Yeah, or if you just see
because
the rule book and
yeah,
it's just pages
Because
upon
with
pages.
a rule book, the vast majority, like 96% of it, is just tough to reference as and when you need it. There's only a very small sliver of it that you should actually learn instead of look up.
Yeah, I've got pretty much nothing of that memorized.
Same here.
They
And
said,
also-
the books make it really intimidating, but
Yeah.
I'm an idiot and I get it. So.
Oh, and also, Mickey, this isn't like our first stream of this. We've done multiple ones. This is a
Yep.
The Forest Bloods.
Yeah. So the
Also,
live.
explain the...
Yeah, the live streams are on the main channel, the archives, and I've also recorded my prep videos and my session report videos, which are on the second channel. There's a playlist on both channels that has all of them in it, if you're interested. So now that the ad's over, what you doing? Is there anything else anyone of you would like to purchase?
I can't afford anything.
No, I can't.
Okay. So there's a second channel. Yep. It's in. If you go to the main YouTube channel,
There is,
there.
yeah.
It's if you go click on. It's on the front page at the bottom, or if you click on channels, you can go to it. It's Shredai's reviews, videos, and essays, or whichever.
videos, essays, and reviews.
Yeah, there you go.
Here you go, there's a link.
Thank you. So, you can go find some. You go to some other places if you like. You recall that as you walked through the city before, you had encountered the Discerning Walker's Respite. You had encountered the Wise Pearl Bathhouse.
Right.
As well as one of you encountering the House of Harmony as well. And
Oh, yes.
some of you had also heard of the... where is it? 1 second. The Crash and Snore as well.
Crash and Snore. Oh, yes. Does the bakery also have a name?
No. Not that I've come up with yet. It might have a name, but I've not come up with anything.
Okay.
You've subscribed. Thank you very much.
Hey!
So,
Hang on.
are you getting the soundboard ready? I can tell. Yeah, there we go. So, let's actually continue with the session.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yes, please.
do you want to visit any of these other locations?
And I'd be up for visiting either.
I'd be up for Crash and Snore right
Either.
now.
There are more than two locations.
Oh, well, yeah, but only two that I think I know of, because I don't think I've not got the Crash and Snore in my notes, so I assume my character hasn't heard of them, or either I've just been a cretin.
The Crash and Snore was mentioned by Aaliyah, that is where she was staying, and she wanted to speak with Brak Igan if he came that way.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd be up for either going to the Discerning Walkers or the Wise Pearl Bathhouse. I don't mind either way.
I don't mind either.
Should we flip
It's
a
up to
coin?
Mima.
Mima, you've been here longer.
So it's... Out of character. Would I have been to either of any of these places before or not? Because I
It's up
don't...
to you. It's up to you.
It was
Also,
just the
Also,
why?
dude,
Sorry, go
Also-
ahead.
I assume I'm going to assume it's fine that you don't have to keep saying out of character. I think we can sort of gauge when something is and isn't out of isn't in character.
Maybe.
Sure.
I think so too, but I it's a bit weird that Arkan is saying that.
Very good.
So was the Wise Pearl Bathhouse? What was the other one? Sorry?
And Discerning Walkers Discerning Walkers. I keep wanting to go Discerning Walkers Westford, but it's the Discerning Walkers.
It was Elmer Fudd saying it.
Yeah, Discerning Walkers Vespid, which is another tavern, I believe.
Oh yeah. I mean, what do you really want to do here?
Mickey says, "Oh, Sharadise, are you the dungeon master?"
Yes.
Yes. He's the one controlling us.
I mean, Charis wouldn't really do session prep videos and recap videos if he wasn't.
Actually, imagine that, doing that from a player's point of view. Like, okay, well, the dungeon master might go that way. If he does do that, then maybe we can do this, and maybe we can do that. Oh, but what if that happens? And we've got to prepare for that situation.
And then nothing happens.
And the DM isn't allowed to watch those videos.
Yeah.
And then it's that. I
And
mean,
every player did that.
every player did that separately. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, I think I'm leaning more towards the tavern, where we can sort of wind down a bit more, whereas the bathhouse might be a bit tense. Is what I
And we're
think
just
it is.
leaving Brack behind.
A bathhouse is for relaxing.
Oh, in that case, yeah, sure.
Yes, but
It's a spa, you know. Well, not a spa, but it's. Go on.
Well,
we're leaving Brack
Was that you?
behind. I don't want to go with a bath while Brack's in the other tavern.
Well, he's made that choice.
Yes, but we're a party.
You
Like,
can take him out for a bath some other time. It's fine.
Yeah, I was going to say, we know you want to see him in the bathhouse, but you know you've got to calm down.
Yeah, sure.
I know he's the hero of legend, but come on.
So, wait, I didn't know Link was in this game.
Yeah. I
The
don't.
hero of legend.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't have any plans. I neither want, I don't know, a tavern, a bathhouse.
In that case, we're spending way too long on this. In that case, I vote for bathhouse to really relax ourselves and really sort of mentally prepare ourselves.
Yeah,
Make sure we're nice and de-stressed before tomorrow.
I don't know. I can't imagine Arkin in a bathhouse being the shy.
I mean, that is fair. I mean, it'll be. I mean, and if nothing else, it'll be fun. Be hilarious.
It's just the
Yeah,
entirety of the next
it's not
session will be spent in the bathhouse.
It's not a calming thing.
So what kind of facials do you do? Do you have like green tea? Do you have a mud pack?
Mud baths.
Mud baths.
Right.
Sorry.
Right, yeah, I vote for bathhouse. I don't mind.
Sure,
But I don't mind either way.
When am I going to return back to the Scaly Shine Tavern?
After we're done, I think we'll go to one of these first, and then we'll go back to that. I assume.
I guess so.
Feel free to go back by yourself if you want.
Wow.
I don't want to split the party even further.
Stop. It doesn't matter for this. It doesn't matter. We split the party.
Let's go get him.
Okay, so do you go back to to get?
You know what? Car is very fast at flying. Car's gonna go up, fly over,
Okay.
go get him, bring him back.
Right.
Bring who back? What?
Car is flying back.
So-
and
Well,
grabbing-
considering they're looking for a bird that flew over the prison.
Yeah, that might not be a good idea.
So what
I don't know what you
exactly
mean.
is your plan?
Go back, grab Brack, and bring him here. Or
Yeah.
try to convince
Bring him
to-
there.
Just
Yeah,
grab him
there.
with the beak and then...
Yeah, but that's
Okay. So MHU, I would like you to roll a percentile die, please.
1d100.
Oh. 1D.
Hang on, is this the first roll of the session?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Oh god, almost
Uh-huh.
That's either really good or really bad.
95.
Hey.
Okay. So you take to the skies as
Whee!
the sky is already getting a little bit dark. It's now going into evening. And you don't even have to beat your wings much at all because it's downhill to the harbor, so it's just effortless gliding down. And yeah, you land and you enter. You can see how many drinks would you say that Brack has had, and what state is Brack in currently?
Just one. Just one. I can nurse a pint for a couple of hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Just sitting there
So-
chilling,
And then Carl walks in.
reading my comic book, and
Aww. So yeah, Carl walks in.
Brack? Brack?
yeah, you all done shopping now?
Actually, not really, but we have a situation where Mima really, really wants you to join us, and then Ark is kind of on the iffy about it, so I just came in and just was going to ask you straight up, do you want to come with us to the bathhouse?
Not really.
Okay, goodbye. No. No. Are you sure? I think Mima really wants you to come. I think she really appreciates the companionship.
Or we can go to the tavern.
You're not here.
You're not there.
that
You just shout it down the hill. We can go to the-
that just, I don't know, that just doesn't sound. Going to the bathhouse with strange gnomish girls that don't wear pants.
Well, if you
I'll
put it
bring-
like that,
Well, I'll break the news to her. I'll break the news to her gently.
I'm more excited about it now, but yeah.
I'll go break it to her gently, okay? Enjoy your drink. We'll be back, but don't, we'll be back.
Okay. Okay.
I think you've upset Mickey.
I would say more surprised.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I come here for good, family-friendly fun.
D&D.
So,
Ah.
just to speed this up a little bit,
Yes.
Yes.
So car flies back
Yeah.
up the hill to the
the four of you meet back up, and you make your way to outside the Weisbrook Bathhouse. At this point,
Yeah.
you can see the sky above you, at least in the sky in the east, is already a deep blue. There's still a little bit of yellow and blues in the west, but the sun is definitely going down. And yeah, the outside, what faces the street is a kind of a property wall. It looks like it's built of stone and it's been whitewashed. There's a metal gate that is unlocked and open. You enter. There are some gardens around, a gravel path that kind of winds back and forth to the main building that's right in front. It could just be a straight line, but no, it's winding side to side.
Okay.
And yeah, the kind of architectural aesthetic of this, imagine kind of Greco-Roman-esque. So you've got red tiles, kind of whitewashed walls. It's not marble, but it looks like it's whitewashed walls here. And you enter. There is kind of almost like a reception area. There is a desk, the corridor going left and right from here. There are 2 big pots with some really tall ferns in them. And there is a high elf behind the desk wearing...
on duty? On work? Really? Sorry.
Hey, what?
Yeah, a high elf behind the desk wearing a... wearing kind of white robes. And as
Just a bathrobe.
And as you enter, he kind of raises his head, says, "Greetings. What may you band of travelers wish today?"
Am I back at this point or not?
Yes, you've all entered together.
Thank you. Today I'm very much like a pint of clarification.
There'll be 10 gold pieces.
What do you offer this establishment?
We got a feather preener and a beak polisher.
Oh hell yeah, let me in.
Says, in terms of services, we offer both communal and private baths, both simple and deluxe. There are massages, your gears and equipment. Your gear and equipment may be cleaned as well if it should have gotten dirty on the road. There is a meditation center with sessions with trained bard performing, and we also sell portions of incense for the road in case you have to go long ways between visits.
Sounds lovely. I never thought of like meditation and bard. That's amazing.
Trained bard, eh?
Yeah.
How much does the communal bath cost?
It is, for the communal bath, it is only 1 silver piece per head.
Oh wow, that's
Right.
good actually. That's really good.
I can pay for all 3 of us. I've got 3 silver pieces left and make it a nice round number.
You see, our friend here is a bit of a
He sort of looks up.
A show off.
You're not here. You missed. You were literally handed the opportunity to come here and make fun of this place, and you just threw it out the window.
Our companion.
I'm ordering another pint of ale and a pastry.
Ooh.
Good.
Our companion here is a bit of a sugar daddy. I was gonna say with his money. We would really appreciate it if we could go into the bathhouse.
So,
Just waiting for Mickey's reaction now.
so does Arkan pay for the 3 of it? 3
You are-
silver
I
pieces?
say,
Well, bad person energy.
before you do, I say, actually, trained bards, you say,
Oh.
I do have musical instrument proficiency with a charm. Could I play for people for money?
Honest to God, what you're gonna say? Shovel down.
Yeah.
So He says our bards are specifically trained in the art of relaxation and meditative performance. If you have such training, then perhaps otherwise the harbour or Market Square would be a better venue for you.
But she's not wearing pants and can give happy endings.
Oh my god,
That
no.
is going a bit far.
Oh my god. At the end of the story, it's a happy ending. It's a good ending for the characters.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do?
Christ. So a communal thing for 1 silver piece per head.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of look at the other two, and I say,
What do you want to buy?
and I also say, I'll sort of say, would you allow me to treat you, lady and gentlemen?
Bye-bye, Mickey. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
See, you scared Mickey away.
Not sure who that was, honestly. Thank you for coming, though. Goodbye.
Oh, I would not mind getting a bit more of a thorough clean from after having to sit in a bush.
Well, I only say that because I've got exactly 3 silver pieces, so it would just make it a nice round number.
Oh, I see.
So a communal thing for 1 silver piece per head. Should we go for that?
Wow.
Okay.
So what?
So are we all paying 1 silver piece, or am I giving all 3? I don't mind.
You offered, good sir.
I've got 5.
Of course. And I will give the. Do we sort of pay up front, or do we go in and pay?
Yes, you pay here.
Of course. And I give the high elf.
No, you place the coins in there, and you can see on the desk there is on the side a little slit that's just about the size for coins to fit through.
He doesn't want to touch our peasant money.
The entire desk, is just one huge money
Piggy bank.
Yeah.
Oh,
Piggy bank.
heck yeah.
in the shape of a pig.
Oh my god, yeah.
So yeah, you put the 3 silver coins in, and they fall down. You click, clink, 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 as it falls on top of other coins.
Oh, it is.
It's just full. The entire table is full of coins.
Yeah.
You can hear the floor creaking, just like it's too heavy.
So, as I'm assuming you're going to go to your baths, yes?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So you walk through the space there. You're given directions where the room is. You go in, and it looks like a bit of kind of a small-ish interior courtyard. And only instead of the courtyard, it's a lowered, stepped, almost like a swimming pool, basically, but it's got steps going into it. And you're the only people here at this time. And yes, you enjoy your baths as you smell the smell of frankincense in the air, wafting over from some other part of this complex. And as you're spending your time here, you notice the water is actually heated.
Lovely.
And the floor of the pool is where the heat is transferred from. There are probably pipes or something running underneath it. And you've got a view of the heavens as you look up. And as it gets to nighttime, you can see the stars coming out as people come in to light candles on these long stands around the edge of the room.
Lovely.
Yeah, so how much time do we spend in here?
It's totally up to you.
It's getting nighttime.
It is relevant, I promise, and I'll be really quick. Back where I used to live, maybe this is a common practice, I don't know, but I found it really quite interesting. The crematorium was right next to the leisure centre, and the excess heat from cremations went and heated the pool.
Oh my word!
I mean,
Well,
it's efficiency.
why not?
And it's that kind of like, that's really clever, but I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, is that where that saying "death warmed over" comes from?
Hey.
I don't know, but I was like, yeah. So it's like, oh, it's nice and warm. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I don't want it to be nice and warm now.
They boil them here and bake them next door.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel like
Never-ending cycle.
I feel like Shower is like a disappointed dad.
I'm just contemplating whether or not I want to continue this series. No, I'm joking. So yeah, you enjoy
You'll
your
have
time.
a lot more for your behind the scenes videos. These are the headaches and trials and tribulations of a PM.
Okay,
So-
this doesn't end together as I expected.
So you spend some time here,
Oh.
and it turns nighttime.
Sure.
And given that it is summer, it is light for a long time, and then darkness comes relatively quickly.
So how much time do we actually spend here? Because
It's up to you.
I
An
don't
hour?
like. How much time did we spend until it gets night? How much time roughly passed?
Like,
What's like now?
I would say maybe an hour and a half, maybe to 2 hours in total. But it does. The
Okay.
specifics of it don't matter.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so just hour and a half. I'd say after an hour and a half, probably head out again.
Little pruny.
So
Yeah.
right. So you. Incidentally, here's the thing I learned recently. Do you know why your skin only kind of shrivels when it gets wet on your fingers and on your feet instead of on everywhere else?
Isn't it so that you can grip onto things
Yeah.
in the water?
Yeah, it's to get more traction on your walking/climbing surfaces. It's
Hey.
yeah.
We truly came from the ocean.
Quickly
Anyway,
did.
so you get out.
But do feathers get pruny?
No,
But the beak does.
Yeah, the beak's all shriveled up like an old man.
You just shake it and I guess it's back to normal.
Oh
Like
no,
Daffy Duck.
you shake
Like a
it
dog.
like a rooster's little gobble thing. It's just
Oh yeah.
The cone.
That's
Yeah.
the red thing.
Yes.
So you get out, dried off,
Mm.
and as you walk through the hallways here, you can see candles have also been lit along these, which reflect quite nicely on the polished tiles. And you can see on one of the corners there's now a boy standing there, maybe 10 or 11 years old, and next to him is a little table, and he's got a little silver platter of cream cakes. And as you walk up, he's, would you like a cream cake? It's only 5 copper pieces per. They're freshly baked.
Sure.
Quickly out of character. Where's Sorum?
Sorum didn't go with you.
Okay.
He's been waiting out here the whole time. I was
Yeah.
waiting to get invited in.
Like I wasn't sure if he also took a bath with us, or
He's just there bobbing, like just at the top of his head. You just see him. Just,
I wasn't
don't know whether
sure.
to- I'm
Anyway.
not sure whether I was meant to approach or what. But
So he's back in the bar. Or back on the room still. Where is he?
You don't know.
Wherever we left him, I think.
Oh,
So,
sure. Okay.
Are any of you going to buy this, or are you not interested?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
like yeah, we're gonna buy it. Looks to Arkin.
Yeah. Yes. Why do you look at me?
Money.
Mr. Moneybags.
Funny.
Where are you? No. I said I'd treat you.
Go on.
Yeah, and these are the treats.
Yeah, go
No,
on.
I treated you by paying you for the spa day.
Right,
and I
right.
only
So
did that. And I
how
only
much
did it
copper is it?
5 copper per.
So who wants one?
This is taking so long.
It is. Let's just each pay 5 copper and just get one if we want.
Okay. So it's 10 copper into a gold and sorry, no, it's 10.
No, it's 10 copper and a
Dang.
silver.
There we go. 10 copper and a silver, and then 10 silver into a gold.
Okay, so we need to work this out.
I've got my.
There we go.
Okay.
Hang on.
Do you know what?
Hang on.
I'll pay for 2. I'll just remove 1 silver piece. I don't have any
Good.
copper anyway.
No. I don't. I have a gold.
I've
so I'm
spent
okay.
1 silver piece. So I've paid for
well,
2.
Okay. I'm trying to work it out in my head. So
If you
Hang
buy
on.
one of them, remove a silver piece. Do you have copper still?
no, I don't have any copper.
So remove 1 silver piece, and then add 5 copper.
I was just gonna say I've got a What's the word?
Premonition.
No. What? Yeah, true. But I've got a new goal in this session, in these sessions,
Get
to
out.
not spend a damn penny.
Better
I
work
am
on
not-
that. Better work on that survival skill then.
I know.
You're the freeloader.
You are an absolute leech.
No, I'm a bird.
Getting everybody else to pay for everything.
I will point
Yeah.
out you saw no leeches in the pool.
Hey.
Oh, no blood
You
training.
tell us now.
Okay,
But yeah.
Paid for a cream cake. Jesus.
great.
Okay.
So the boy is happy for purchase, eagerly puts the money in a pocket.
Good on him.
So yeah, I mean they are of high quality. As you exit out onto the street, purple light illuminates you as well as the streets and the walls of the houses from the crystals.
Oh, the crystal hell. That's
So-
pretty.
Do you make your way down back to sleep the night now, or would you like to do further things?
I think we head back now,
Yeah.
and we can do the.
Is
Yeah, we can go to the tavern some other time.
is there anything else that Brack would like to do during all of this time?
Well, I had my second pint of ale and
Mhm.
my pastry.
Mhm.
And your third, and your fourth, and your fifth.
Right. So you just watch people come and go then.
Yeah, and listen to the whatever the bard or entertainment or whatever.
Actually, that's a good point. Are you
Yes.
are you also listening to other just passively listening to other conversations going on around you or not?
Yeah, kind of vaguely.
Okay. In that case, give me a perception check.
Hey, I think there have been 2 rolls
Let's-
this entire session.
Yeah.
That would be a.
Ooh.
What is that little beep you can hear every now and then?
I don't know. Maybe someone's
That-
found it.
That
I
little.
don't know. Push to talk, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is someone on push to talk?
That is my push to
Mr.
talk.
W.
That's my push to talk.
I didn't know it did about.
I
sound.
didn't. I thought it was just for you when like you played it. Oh god. No.
Yeah, but Mr. W is on speakers, so.
Yes.
I guess
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't listening very well.
Well, you do pick up a few bits, so the general gist of it, of what you do pick up, is that people are. The topic of the Green Matriarch seems to be quite current. You pick up little bits and pieces of people. Some people mentioning that they think that she's away on a diplomatic cause. There are other people saying that they think that she might be hibernating or stuff like that. Different narratives. One common thread is people are talking as though the Green Matriarch hasn't been seen in a while.
Okay.
Would you like to interject in any of those conversations or speak with anyone, or are you just continuing to just passively listen?
I think just kind of passively listening.
Okay. Right. So after and I mean this in the old sense of the word, a gay night out,
Woo!
the other party members return, And yeah, you walk in and it's a car. You can see that Brack is still right there.
You have not moved for 2 hours. 2 hours.
I'm enjoying my ale, and I had a pastry for dessert.
How is your butt not numb, sir?
He's an elf.
So it's
Half
a
elf.
rather comfortable bar chair.
I don't think you've even shifted position. Yeah, your leg was crossed like that when I left.
No, it was the opposite leg. I switched.
Oh, well, grand, great, grand.
I assume that during this bickering, me and me just have like a little glance at each other. Or whatever her name. What was her name?
Mima.
Mima!
Me and Mima. I assume during this bickering, me and Mima just have a little glance at each other.
Sure.
Like make it like a sketch, you know.
Sure.
Well, what, have you been up to anything apart from drinking? You missed a very lovely cake.
Yeah, so as the others walk in, you can definitely pick up a bit of a bit of a kind of fruity, flowery scent.
Hell yeah.
It's not anything oppressive or anything like it. It's just a bit of a hint of it. There may have been some sort of essential oils or something mixed into the water that you bathed in.
Want to flick tail feathers, just waft it around a little bit.
Yeah.
Onto Brack.
Yeah.
I can just imagine you just turning your back to her, just flicking your tail feathers out, just as a little bit of water sprays on with a few of the sparkles.
You're
Which, by the
welcome.
way, the sparkles have largely stayed on you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And also onto the bartender, into the dwarven ale of other people.
Onto Brack.
Splattered
that's what I said
across
first.
the bar.
Yeah.
Into the kitchen.
Onto the roof.
Oh, how did that get up onto the prison?
Talon
Onto
just
that
feels
big,
some-
angry-looking troll standing at the end of the bar.
Yeah, okay, VGR, thank you for the photos. I'll have a look at them after the stream. I can't see them now.
Yeah.
So,
Can you smell that? Can you smell it? It's good, isn't it? Yes, you missed out.
If I may put my 2 cents in with this, yes, it was very lovely. It was very nice.
Unexpectedly relaxing, yes.
as you're saying that, you can Zara kind of leans over to you and says, "You are always welcome to put your money into this establishment."
Looks dark.
Yeah.
Well, I paid you 5. I paid you 5 golden pieces. I think I've done quite a bit.
Yes, that is
for that.
exactly why you are always welcome.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly, man. And I'm gonna say that you notice, as in the party notices, there's just a little, it's barely noticeable. There's just a little bit more confidence in his voice now, just a little.
Now that you're clean.
It's the
Yeah.
essential oils.
Character development, yay!
I swear,
Woo!
officer, it's the essential oils.
Hmm.
They said
Now
it
that
was
you-
dried herbs.
You have a little more self-confidence now that you smell acceptable.
Yeah,
I mean, we have been on a ship for
Yeah.
weeks.
that is true.
You
That
It
is-
was about a month.
and the
Month?
sweat,
A whole month.
and the sweat as well. Oh my god.
Mima smelt of betrayal from the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
cards.
So
Of
at
having been betrayed.
elderberries.
You've been betrayed by the guards. You know,
Yeah.
they took the wrong bloke.
yeah.
At point Zara says, "Would the party like to stay for the evening's entertainment, or would you like to retire to your rooms now?"
Entertainment. Car claps his claws.
Yes, there are bards booked to perform.
Don't we need rest, though?
Oh, we can rest. We have rested. Let's have a little bit. Look, it smells nice. Let's share that nice smell. I don't know.
We don't want to be all sleepy tomorrow morning.
Oh, well, me and you are not going. We can have a lie.
Just say what time is it? How late is it?
Yes, that is
So
true.
given that it's summer, it would probably be around.
Like 10?
Yeah. Well, let's. So it got. It turned nighttime, maybe around half an hour ago. So
Okay. I mean, it's about 10 in real life.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't want to, unless it's necessary for mechanically specific things or timing stuff. I don't really want to get into the specifics of yeah.
Well, I think we can stay at least half an
So
hour.
I mean, is it like early evening, late evening, night?
It's
I-
early.
you know.
It's early nighttime.
I think we can at least stay half an hour, gentlemen and ladies.
Sure.
I don't see why not.
All right.
Okay. So, you stay for a while, you said about half an hour. Bards come in as the place gets fuller and fuller. You can see some games of cards and dice are happening in different places, people laughing and being happy. Occasionally there's someone being upset at something or other, but nothing out of the ordinary. The bards
Are they,
begin...
are they playing live dice?
Who knows?
Why not?
The bards begin playing and singing and dancing as the music fills the room, and you can feel that there is almost a compulsion in their song and dance that encourages you to also dance.
Will save.
It's not strong enough that you actually have to do a will save, but there's definitely a magical element to this music.
Interesting.
If you want to resist that urge that is imposed on you, then you can do so without a roll.
Ka is going to take Brack's hand and drag him up. And
Considering I have a advantage against being charmed and magic can't put
Yeah.
you to sleep, I'm like, I don't think so.
You have been sitting in one spot for 2 hours. You need to shake off them legs.
I refuse to dance.
No, I don't dance.
I know you can.
Come on, even the doctor dances.
Hey. Well, you say you don't dance. Perhaps now was the time you started, my lad.
Ka sits back down with a little bit of a huff.
At that point, Ka grabs Arkin's hand as well.
Well,
I'm joking. It's not my prerogative, but that's...
I mean, sort of look over at her. Well, happily, if you're up for it.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
Mima, do you wish to join?
Perhaps later.
Okay.
Okay.
Away we go, Arkin.
Make a dexterity save.
Save?
Not a dexterity save, but a dexterity check from both of you would be appreciated.
If someone wants to trip your feet up, then you do a dexterity save.
I was almost expecting like a performance check.
I was going to say, because
well,
actually,
if you so
I was going to say, Ka has big wings like this.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
if you had dancing as a performance, as your kind of flavor of performance, then sure. But I'd say more so just a general dexterity check.
Okay, good. Because you see, but performance, I have a -1. But dexterity, I have a +3.
It's R//.
/R. We're not on
Yeah,
Reddit.
/R for roll.
Or
/R.
acrobatics.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be acrobatic about it, you can roll acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Aquabatics.
Yes, that's what I've put, yeah.
+3.
No.
Okay. So while Arkin's performance,
Amitu, did you get a nat 20?
I got a nat
Yeah.
20.
so
This bird knows how to dance.
so while Arkin's performance is definitely competent and looks quite good,
Looks fine.
As Ka gets into it, you can see that Ka is using those wings to pull off some dance moves that other people wouldn't really be able to.
And
There
the
are definitely
sparkling-
some points in the and by the way, if you want to describe this yourself, go right ahead. Because I don't want to
But
overstep.
At some
The
point, Carl
sparkling
is
and
going to
the
lift. Carl's going to lift Arkan up like in Dirty Dancing at the end. You know,
Oh,
that.
God.
Ah,
And dump a bucket of water over his head.
just bumps the head on the chandelier.
Sorry.
His head on the light.
But yeah, so yeah, and seeing this performance of a dance, the bards are invigorated and play even more vigorously and energetically, and everybody is just having that bit of a better time here.
Lovely. Could
So,
I,
yes.
before we end,
It's the glitter.
it entices the eyes.
It entears the eyes.
It's like a disco ball.
Yeah.
In your eyeball.
Disco tail feathers.
That's why it's so good. No one can see.
So
Sorry, go on.
Great, great.
Since I have musical instrument proficiency with a sham, could I
What is
play
the sham?
that?
Could you describe that instrument?
I posted a link in D&D Proud Chat. It's basically a double reed woodwind instrument, it says.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like the Pied Piper, but not the Pied Piper.
I think that was a flute. It's also woodwind.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
So it's
Well-
similar to... Is it... Oh, right, I see. Okay, good.
Yeah, so I have one of those, and I have musical instrument proficiency with them.
Mhm.
So I just get that out and play with the band. Can I do that?
Yeah, I can make a perform check.
Sure.
Please get good on this, otherwise.
Come on, get good.
It's just...
Yeah.
Actually,
Room's past
hang on,
mine.
hang on,
Can I see
yes,
it?
hang on, hang on,
yes, I'm getting
hang
it.
on,
You roll so low our ears start bleeding.
hang on.
Yeah.
Just for now, don't roll. I am going to use my final sort of D20 of divination. That will be a 17. So it'll be a 17, I think, plus whatever the thing is.
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna have a long rest after this. I may as well.
I bet you're regretting not joining in now, Brack. We're having our main
Yes,
character moments.
So your roll now is 17 plus whatever your performance is. I assume it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is, I think, I just looked it up. Well, I think +2? +2, yes.
Is that with or without your proficiency bonus?
Oh. What is that? Is there a +1 proficiency
Your
bonus?
proficiency bonus is a +2.
Oh,
So it'll be
Okay.
+4.
sure. +4,
21.
+17, +21? A +21?
The total number is
I
21.
need to roll those
Dun-dun-dun.
still.
No, you don't.
+21.
You do not need to roll.
Okay,
Because
sure.
you got
You
the
pla-
17 from Mr.
You
W.
played so well. You just transcended.
So yeah, as you go up and
People
you,
start throwing money at you.
And dice.
so as you walk up and you start playing in tune with them, at first there's a bit of a distraction. What are you doing? You're not. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, come on, you know what? Come on.
Jeez.
And,
No,
and then,
people
yeah.
start throwing popcorn at you.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah. So, it is a great night for all who are here, and in fact, you do end up staying down here for longer than you had intended. But you do manage to get off the dance floor in time to still get a long night's rest. Getting up at, did you say at dawn or a bit later?
We ride.
Whenever they start serving breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay, so be a bit after dawn then. Okay. But yeah, so
So are they actually waking us up or not?
so as the evening kind of comes to a close, some people leave, and the there's one final song that gets played, and bards kind of come in and kind of it looks like they're getting ready to take a bow, and they kind of invite you over with them so that you can take a bow with them.
Mima! Woo!
Yeah, and so you
I clap as well.
Woo!
so you take a bow,
Yeah.
everybody claps, and I don't know specific rules for this, but
Yeah.
I'm given that how well this went tonight, I'm just gonna say. Okay, given the time, I can't look this rule up. I'm just gonna improvise it. So let's just say 1d6 gold pieces. You get.
Hey.
So
Yeah, Mima!
there you go.
Woo!
So
Who gets that?
you do. So yeah.
Lovely.
Again, that might not
How
be the
much,
actual
sorry? How much?
6 gold pieces.
6 gold
You again,
pieces.
this might not be the actual rule, but it seems fair enough at the moment. So that's
Yeah.
how I'm gonna handle it.
Question:
Okay.
Was
Top performance.
Soldier Poet King played at any point during this? Because that's like a
Oh yeah.
like a
There's a soldier
staple.
who has wings and takes a sword.
I don't know. Sorry.
I'll send it. I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
Okay.
well,
Just D&D
cool.
private chat.
very nice.
So yeah,
Thank
so
you.
you get some. So both you and Car get some compliments from people as they leave, and
Woo.
Remember, I was lifted up.
yeah,
So,
okay, you get a compliment as well. Sure.
For
You look
bravery.
very elegant.
Bucket of water over.
For,
Za-
You get a
Zara,
bucket of
Za-
water
Zara,
dumped over you.
Zara gives you a
It's
compliment
for
when you're
dance,
dancing.
for dance
Of
floor
course.
bravery.
yeah.
Dance floor bravery.
And yeah, so
Okay.
eventually, you, unless you wish to do something more down here or speak with someone, you would
Go
retire
bed.
to your room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's retire.
Okay, you retire to your rooms. What's all of your passive perceptions?
Ooh.
14.
14.
My passive perception is. Oh, I've got +3 written down. I don't have a number.
Yeah. So okay, what's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom mod is +1.
Okay, so that would
So
be 11.
11.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah. Wisdom mod for me is a 2. Plus
Okay.
2.
I
Well-
got +2 wisdom and +2 perception.
Yeah.
It's
So
your
the
wisdom modifier.
the passive
plus 10.
perception. So the passive perception is 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh.
So
I'll just add that to the.
okay. So as you retire to your rooms, everything is normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. You notice there's a beautiful view out of the harbor, and you can see there are a few ships in the bay with candles and lanterns, kind of swaying back and forth in the kind of slight waves, and it's generally a very pleasant, warm night as you all get a good night's rest, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Ooh, that was a lovely
That was
session.
wonderful.
It was.
Ooh.
Roomspath says thanks. Also, that was lovely.
Yeah.
And it was. That's genuinely like made me really like
Aw. It was funny as well. It was so that was love. I
It
love
was
that.
funny and
yeah.
wholesome.
The only thing is I wish I could have incorporated Willis's character more in the things that were
Yep.
happening.
yeah, Brack, you're gonna dance. You're gonna dance before the end of this.
It will be like the final piece. It would be like the final thing that we do.
Yeah.
like Brack
Get
gets
you
up
up there.
and dances. It really is the final episode.
So, isn't it a funny thought? If we were to only have 8 sessions of this, this wouldn't have now been the halfway mark we've gone through.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, we've done so much.
We've literally
Yeah.
not even left the town.
Just like your brothers are missing.
Okay,
Wanna have a spa day?
So we flirted with some NPCs. We bought a scroll. We went to the spa. Almost got shut down by flying in through restricted airspace. Yep, we did good.
Can I just point out? I keep forgetting, but Car's married, and I'm like, oh wait,
What?
What?
Car is married, and I'm just like, oh, I'm
I
wanting him
mean-
to flirt.
I mean, I guess you're married, but your spouse isn't here, so.
No. Look, that's the god. That's his brain not working properly.
Although, I mean, in Aarakocra culture, who knows? Might be different views, different values.
He's looked down at his non-existent wedding ring and he's like, "Oh wait, I forgot."
Just on the wing.
Who are you flirting
Somehow.
with?
Or on the neck.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
It doesn't count if it's another species.
I promise, darling, she means nothing to me.
You can't flirt with other birds, but you can flirt with elves and gnomes and.
Ew. and dragonborn lizard folk.
Just write a letter home, dear darling. I really hope you don't mind, but I did do the dance move with someone else. I really hope you don't
Not
mind.
the dance move.
Not our dance move.
Yes, our dance move.
I lifted this high elf up into the air.
High up.
I
Yeah, he became a higher.
And his
And then
ginger
dumped
hair
a
was
bucket of water
beautiful.
over him.
yeah.
Especially it glistened after I dumped the bucket of water over his head.
And we also shared a bath together, but Zippy's not.
And there was a gnome watching. And we had clean teas after.
No, I also took a bath.
This is just getting better and better.
Right, maybe you were wise to keep out of it, Brack.
Oh my god.
See, this is what happens when the only sensible one isn't there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like to think of myself as fairly sensible.
What about your character?
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah,
Oh, were you talking in or out of character?
yeah, the distinction.
Are you not going to answer that? For...
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, this
yeah.
was lovely.
That was wonderful.
And
Indeed.
You,
so I suppose until next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we're not going to be able to do next week, unfortunately.
No,
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
we can do miscellaneous.
Yes.
Ooh.
That would be lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know that Gartic phone is on the browser.
Yeah. And you don't need to follow a time limit. You
Amazing.
can literally just turn it off.
No one's
Yeah.
ringing today.
Hey, what was
thank
your...
you.
Hold on, let me just quickly find your phone number. 1 second.
It's on silent. I'm a good
Aww.
guest.
Player.
I'm a good guest. I put it on.
So, with that, I'm gonna end the stream and
Yes.
good night, all. The kind of session report video will be up sometime
.2 weeks.
within the next month, sometime.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, because tomorrow is the 1st of July.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone caught that.
Yes.
This was number session 3 or session 4?
4.
Number 4.
This was.
I
I'm gonna
said
send-
halfway. If we did 8 sessions, we'd be halfway now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to send this around to my mates because I really enjoyed this.
Ah.
Hmm.
Maybe they'll
Aw.
come and watch as well.
Thank you for the
Hopefully, I
advertising.
will.
Like, I mean, live
I-
next time.
I said to Second, who showed up last week.
Mhm.
He's one of my mates.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah.
But yeah.
Ah,
So, good night. Bye bye.
indeed.
Bye.
Bye. Little